Well, we're doing a little squirrel hunting today, and we're going to cook one up for lunch. That's coming up next. All right, we're going to get our squirrel skinned out here and get her cooking. All right, we got our squirrel skinned out, and now we're gonna get her cooking. Okay, we're gonna cook this squirrel in our little makeshift oven that we used last year. But I have a improved version of that oven, and I'll show you what that is here next. All right, this is my new and improved stove here. I've got a couple red pans here, and they're a little bit more heavier duty. Weigh a little bit more, but I don't worry about the weight too much unless I'm backpacking back in a ways. All right, so I got a rack system in there like that, and these all pull out so that I can nest these back together when I'm not using them. So this one here will be the lid on our oven here. And we've got a little bolt here that will stick down through here just to hold these together. And I can swing the oven open. Now if I have something that's higher, then I'll just pull it straight off. All right, and to keep my backpack stove from burning through the pans, I got this plate of steel. This is what I used inside of my ovens last year. And that's just going to go right on there. And then our oven will set right on top. All right, we're going to get our oven fired up here. The one thing I did forget, I was going to bring one of those pans that I used last year, the real thin ones, and I was going to set that in there with my squirrel and everything in there. But I did forget that, so we're going to cook our squirrel right in here. I'm going to put water in here to keep it from drying out, and then we'll put our squirrel right on the rack here. So let's get this fired up here. And we're going to put a little bit of water in here. Keep everything from drying out. All right, we're just going to season our squirrel up here with a little bit of oregano. I gotta have my oregano, I love it. Got a little bit of garlic powder and some Old Bay here. We got the old spice rocket out here today from GSI. And we'll switch over to the Old Bay side. All right, we got our water starting to simmer already, so that's a good sign. And we're going to throw little carrots in here. And I also got a nice potato here. All right, next we're going to put our squirrel in. And we'll put our lid down on. And bolts just help hold the pan in place so it doesn't slide off. And we're going to go with that for a while. So we'll let that cook, and we'll check back here in a few minutes. Okay, it's only been a few minutes here, and the top of our oven is getting pretty warm to the touch. I can't lay my hand on there too very long, and it starts to burn. So that's a good sign that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I don't want to keep pulling that on and off. So I'm just going to wait about a half an hour here, and then we'll check it to make sure it's not drying out. So I have the plate of steel on the bottom here. That's just to help keep it from burning through our bread pans here. So this is a much nicer setup than last year. More sturdy, more rigid. Like I said, it does add a little more weight to your setup, but most of the time I don't worry about the weight, because I'm not really backpacking miles and miles. So usually a mile or two, and I don't worry about the weight. Alright, so we just got the one squirrel here for the video purpose here. I wanted to mainly do the cook part of a squirrel, and we did get a little bit of footage of getting this squirrel here, but yeah, squirrel hunting is one of the things I love to do. I don't nearly do enough of it, but I try to get out when I can, and they're a great resource to have. If there's ever a time of need, you need some food and protein, squirrels are a good way to go. Alright, that's only been on about 5 or 10 minutes here, and I can smell the spices starting to come up into my face already. Smells good, I tell you. I'll put that oregano and garlic powder and cayenne pepper on stuff. It smells good. Oh, and you can't forget about the Old Bay too. Old Bay's good on anything, I think. Let's have a look here. Well, I should have brought my thermometer here and checked the outside surface temperature. As you can see, it's steaming, it's boiling that water inside, and it's starting to drip here now a little bit. But hopefully we don't lose all our water. We want to keep that moist in there, and we don't want nothing to burn, so I'll keep my eye on it, and hopefully we'll be eating here before too long. Yeah, we'll get ourselves a cup of coffee going here. I had an extra stove with me, but I forgot an extra fuel canister. So then I looked, and I had this little Kuvik tablet fuel stove. And it's very, very lightweight. And it's handy to have in your pack with you for times like this. Alright, so we are using some of the Kuvik line of products here today. I got the Kuvik spork and the titanium plate, the tablet burner, and the 450 milliliter mug with the lid. This isn't a Kuvik video, but they're kind enough to send me these products, so I like to show them every chance I get. Superior quality, 100% titanium. You can't beat it. Lightweight. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes. I haven't touched this. I'm just going to open it up here a little bit and make sure that we're not losing all of our water. I think what I might do here is try to fasten the little handle here on top. Make it easier to pull off. Alright, it's boiling away in there. We still got plenty of water. Alright, we got our water boiling here. So we'll go get our cup of coffee going here. So we got our squirrel here just about ready to go. All right, we're ready to get our squirrel off here. As you can see, the evening sun here starting to angle down. And we're gonna finish off this day with a little squirrel and a good cup of coffee here. I think I am going to put a little knob on top here, one that I can take on and off so that they still nest together. It'll make it easier taking the lid off. I better get my handkerchief here. All right, there we go. Looking good. All right, there's a look at our squirrel and our carrots and potatoes. They cooked up nice and soft. Oh yeah. So we're gonna try this out. All right, let's try this meal out here. Got a carrot. They cooked up real nice. Potato. Everything cooked up good. Now we gotta try that squirrel. All right, let's try it out. That's delicious. Not bad at all. Got a little heat from the cayenne pepper. Very good. So I cooked this for a total of 45 minutes. And it came out real nice. Hey, thanks for coming along on this squirrel cook. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks. Catch you later.